Hello everyone, I'm back again to do another video. Today's video is going to be my, May 2014 book haul, and it's another big book haul because I still had lots of books from last month that I didn't show you, and even now I still have a hell of a lot of books to show you for next month, including these, but these are not going to be shown today because, well, I have a load on my bed that I need to show you first. So I'm going to do this video, and I hope to try to do it quickly because it's hot. We've been having such weird weather. We were supposed to be having a heat wave, and then it was really warm for like 2 days, and then it's been peeing it down for the last couple of days, and now it's suddenly heated up, although it's not very sunny, so I don't really know what's happening. So yeah, let's get started. The first two books I got are from Macmillan, and they are proof copies, and the first one is Trial by Fire by Josephine Angelini. I believe Josephine Angelini actually wrote the Star-Crossed trilogy. I have the first book, but I have yet to read it. But I've heard some really great things about Josephine Angelini's writing, and this looks really, really good. Well, it says it's being released September, the 2nd of September, but it might be earlier than that. The world is trying to kill Lily Proctor. Her life-threatening allergies keep her from enjoying many of the experiences that other teenagers take for granted, which is why she is determined to enjoy her first and perhaps only high school party. But Lily's life never goes according to plan, and after a humiliating incident in front of half of her graduating class, Lily wishes she could just disappear. Suddenly, Lily is in a different Salem, one overrun with horrifying creatures and ruled by powerful women called Crucibles. The strongest and cruelest of all the Crucibles is Lillian, Lily's identical other self in this alternate universe. So yes, that's all I'm going to read, but it looks really, really good, and I really can't wait to read it. And the other one from Macmillan I got is The Rain by Bergin. I think that's how you say it. This is being released the 17th of July, I think. And I've heard some really, really great things about this. It comes with this leaflet thing, which is the cover of what it's going to look like. And it says, "Just one drop will kill you, the rain." And oh, it looks so good. And I'm so glad that I have a copy and I can read it soon because it looks really good. It's a post-apocalyptic novel, and I think the rain is poisonous or something or other. So yes, thank you to Macmillan for those two. And then I got 4 books from Bloomsbury, and the first one is Goddess by Laura Powell, and it says strike, starvation, riots, Britain is at breaking point. The cult of Artemis is the only home Aura has ever known. Enclosed in its luxury lifestyle, the unrest gripping the country seems to belong to a distant world. Her dream is to serve the goddess and take a vow of chastity and obedience. Seems a small price to pay. But days before Aura is due to be initiated as a priestess, she meets Aidan, the rebellious son of a cult insider, whose radical ideas and unsettling charm force Aura to question everything and everyone she knows. I think this looks really good. Not overly keen on the cover, it's a bit cheesy, but oh well. They also sent me Dangerous by Shannon Hale. I've heard a lot of really great things about this book. When Maisie Danger Brown won a harmless sounding competition to go to astronaut boot camp, she never imagined it would change her life forever, or that she'd get tangled up in a top secret intergalactic conspiracy, and she definitely didn't plan to fall in love. But now there's no going back. It's up to Maisie to think of a plan before she loses her heart and her life. Maisie must learn to live by her middle name. So yes, this looks really good, and I love this cover. It's just so awesome. And then I think this is a conclusion to a duology, this next one, and it is Chasing Stars by Helen Douglas. This is the sequel to After Eden, which was released sometime maybe last year, and I actually have a review of that on my blog. And I was really looking forward to starting this one because it's the sequel, so I'm not going to talk about anything about it, but it's a sci-fi novel and it's really good, so I'd recommend you checking it out, and I can't wait to start this. And also from Bloomsbury, the last one is The Winner's Curse by Rutkoski. I'm not sure how to say that last name. I'm not going to read the synopsis because it's a bit too long. However, I do know it's about this girl who is a general's daughter, and she buys a slave in an auction, and she ends up falling in love with him and things like that. I've heard some really great things, and this cover is gorgeous, and I can't wait to start it. So thank you to Bloomsbury for those 4. And the last 2 books I got are from Headline Publishing, and I got these because there is a website called Bookbridger. I think I'll try and leave the link down below, and what it is, it's for UK book kind of reviewers and bloggers to join, and they can get approved for review copies if you request them and things like that. And I believe Headline is their main source of books. So I got 2 books. The first one is an adult book, but it looks really good and I've heard some great things about it, so I thought I'd give it a try. And it is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I think this is really cool. It's got that kind of papery, recycled paper feel. It's a big book though. And they sent a bookmark, which is awesome. And it just said, a world of witches, demons and vampires, a manuscript which holds the secrets of their past and the key to their future. Diana and Matthew, the forbidden love at the heart of it. So I think this looks really, really great, and I'm trying to get into more adult novels, so yes. And the final review copy is The Geography of You and Me by Jennifer E. Smith. I love Jennifer E. Smith's writing, so I was really excited when I got asked to read and review this, so yes. It's about first love and things like that, so yes. Thank you to Headline for those ones. On to the books that I bought myself recently, or more recently. Falling to Ash by Karen Mahoney. It's something to do with vampire moths. That's weird, but that sounds cool. Perception by Kim Harrington. This is the sequel to Clarity by Kim Harrington, and I loved Clarity when I read it the other year. So I'm really glad to have the sequel because I can't wait to read it and find out what happens next. Charade by Nyrae Dawn. I'm not sure how to pronounce her first name, but this is a new adult novel. And I've heard some really great things about it. I believe I bought it as an ebook ages ago, but I never got around to it because I never actually read ebooks that much anymore. So looking forward to this one. A Reason to Breathe by Rebecca Donovan. This is also another new adult novel and I've heard so many great things about it. Also another book that I brought as an ebook but have yet to get around to reading, but I'm hoping in physical form I will get around to reading it much quicker than that. Unbreakable by Elizabeth Norris, the sequel to Unraveling by Elizabeth Norris, which I read sometime this year and absolutely loved, and can't wait to find out what happens next and to see the conclusion because I believe this is a duology. Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. This is a gorgeous book. Look at that. And I've just heard some amazing things about Brandon Sanderson's writing. One Moment by Kristina McBride. Love this cover, it's so cute. It just says it was supposed to be the best summer of Maggie's life, now it's the one she'd do anything to forget. So I believe something awful must happen. So yes, looking forward to starting this one. Cursed by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm slowly trying to pick up everything Jennifer L. Armentrout has written just because I love her writing. She's amazing. Catching Jordan by Miranda Kennelly. Looking forward to starting this as I've heard some great things about this lady's writing. Hold Me Closer, Necromancer by Lish McBride. And this is another awesome cover. Look how shiny. Storm by Bridget Kemmerer. This is the first book in the Elemental series, but I've heard some really great things about it. I'm glad to have it. Whispers at Moonrise by C.C. Hunter. The Summer of Skinny Dipping by Amanda Howell. Beautiful Bastard by Kristina Lauren. It's a new adult novel, but yes, I'm looking forward to starting it because apparently he is a beautiful bastard. Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. Everyone in the blogosphere and vlogosphere, I suppose that's a word, is talking about Colleen Hoover, and I had to buy one of her books. It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han. This is the second book in the Summer trilogy. I had the first one, I have yet to read it, but I saw this going cheap and I decided to get it. On to the hardback books. The Forsaken by Lisa M. Stassi, or Stas, and this is actually, it's signed. Looky. All the Truth That's in Me by Julie Berry, and this is also a signed copy. I got this used. Illuminate by Amy R. Agresti. Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield. The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. The Space Between by Brenna Jovanoff. Shipbreaker by Paolo Bacigalupi. That's a name I can't pronounce. You pronounce it. Wildfire by Karsten Knight. The Ward by Jordana Frankel. Glimmer by Phoebe Katanidis. The Last Academy by Anne Applegate. Black City by Elizabeth Richards. Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma. The Lost Girl by Sangu Mandana. Torn by Stephanie Gurar. The Other Side of the Island by Allegra Goodman. Valkyr Rising by Ingrid Paulson. Truth or Dare by Jacqueline Green. Crash by Lisa McMahon, A Midsummer's Nightmare by Cody Keplinger, Loud Awake and Lost by Adele Griffin, How My Summer Went Up in Flames by Jennifer Salvato Doktorski, Spellcaster by Claudia Gray, Starters by Lissa Price, Mind Games by Kirsten White, Dark Companion by Marta Acosta, Enchanted by Aflia Contis, Origin by Jessica Curry, Then You Were Gone by Lawrence Stransnick, Variant by Robinson Wells, Defiance by CJ Redwine, The Art of Wishing by Lindsay Rabar, Supernaturally by Kirsten White, the second book in the Paranormal trilogy, Sweet Shadows by Tara Lynn Childs, the second book in the Sweet Venom trilogy, Invincible by Sherilyn Kenyon, the second book in the Chronicles of Nick series, Enshadowed by Kelly Cray, the second book in the Nevermore series, Havoc by Jeff Sampson, the second book in the Vesper trilogy, Deadly Little Games by Laurie Farrier Stolzar, the third book in the Deadly Little Lies series, 3 books by Pittacus Law, 2 of which are rebuys. I am number 4, a beaten up copy of The Power of 6, and the third one, The Rise of 9. And finally, the last book I want to show you is Dracula by Bram Stoker, and this is the gorgeous leather-bound Barnes & Noble edition, and it is just so pretty. It has tinted edges, a little ribbon bookmark, and listen to them, the children of the night, what music they make, a quote on the back. I've yet to read Dracula, but I thought it would really want me to read it in a gorgeous edition like this. So yes, so excited. Those are all the books that I got this month. I think it's 50 something, maybe a bit more. Don't count me on it. But it's a lot of books. I'm going to leave it there because I am hot and I am tired and my back hurts. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great week and I'll have another video up for you soon. Happy reading. Bye. Whoa! Flying books. Don't poke the pile. I'm having bad speaking of words. The words are not coming out of my mouth. Reason to be... Oh, by the way, if you can hear a kind of whirring noise, that's my fan going, because it's so hot. It's hot, hot, hot. Doom, doom, da, doom, doom, da, doom, da, doom. What? Hello.